10 all-time scoring record. She's the leading Division I women's career scorer. She, of course, holds all Iowa records. I mean, the list goes on. It's the same thing watching The View. It's the same thing that Jamel Hill said, saying that Caitlin Clark is problematic. All Caitlin Clark has done is sold out arenas, set TV viewership records. She's brought millions of new eyes to women's collegiate basketball and now on to the WNBA. So saying she is problematic, I mean, to me, it sounds like she's the problem solver. And speaking to Jamel Hill.
The saga that won't end. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. So
Riley Gaines just snatched a mic, a megaphone, and maybe a flamethrower, and went full WWE on Angel Reese, while hyping Caitlin Clark like she's Steph Curry reincarnated with a ponytail. Wait, swimming? In the middle of a basketball feud? And Twitter? It's erupting like a popcorn machine with no lid. Strap in. This drama's twisting harder than a pretzel in a hurricane.
Progressive and liberals who have said for so long, you know, why won't anyone watch the WNBA? Say, well, she's just pretty tall and white. That's what this is. Let's be very clear. Caitlin Clark has gotten the coverage that she has gotten because she's amazing. She's a phenom. The Big Ten all-time scoring record. She's the leading Division I women's career scorer. Holds all Iowa records. I mean, the list goes on. The fact that she is straight, white, tall, or pretty. Which might I just add, I think anyone's pretty next to someone like Brittany Griner. This is what the viewers want to see is Caitlin Clark.
The perfect storm of sports drama and social media chaos. If drama were a sport, Angel Reese would be the undisputed MVP, loudest, most unapologetic personality on the court. Riley Gaines? She's the whistleblower, the ref, and the entire rules committee rolled into one. Who knew a retired swimmer could cannonball straight into a basketball feud and make more noise than a packed NBA arena armed with vuvuzelas?
You know, Riley Gaines made a good point. You got Caitlin Clark with all of these stats. Everybody knows that Caitlin Clark is bringing eyeballs to the WNBA. If she was at the All-Star game, the All-Star game would have 10 times the views because everybody want to see how Caitlin Clark performs. You guys have a cash cow, and it's irresponsible to put one of the best players in the league in there.
Let's start with Angel Reese, because honestly, where else would we begin? Angel, queen of trash talk, high-fives herself after every blink and demands a full press conference for every hair flip. She's turned post-game interviews into one-woman monologues and Twitter into a living diary of grievances. You'd think she's fighting for justice, but nope, it's mostly about who threw her the wrong side eye at breakfast.
Alright, but I don't know who need to hear this, but Angel Reese gotta be the worst basketball player ever. She's the worst basketball player ever. Like, do y'all guys don't understand this? She only made 2 points with 12 rebounds. She missed a couple of shots and she missed a rebound, bro. She only made 12 rebounds. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 12 rebounds. And she missed like 4 layups, I think. I don't know, I forgot. But this is nasty work for her, bro. Bro, if she keep playing like this, guess what? She is not winning any games.
Every game turns into a one-woman stage play starring Angel Reese as the misunderstood heroine, the villain, the coach, and the audience, all at once. She's got more poses than a runway model and more comebacks than a soap opera villain. And if you think it's just about basketball, oh honey, it's never just about basketball. It's about the narrative, the spotlight, the micro-dramas and full-blown meltdowns that cling to her like glitter at a kindergarten birthday party.
Gold medal, and the rest of the team, they had 7 practices while Caitlin was still playing with the WNBA. So does this make the decision fair?
Yeah, to your point, the USA basketball chair, the governing board there, their job is to win. It's not about popularity, as it shouldn't be. So let's look at the facts here. Caitlin Clark was the #1 overall draft pick this year. She holds many Big Ten, NCAA records for collegiate women's basketball.
Just when Angel thinks she owns the storyline, boom, here comes Riley Gaines cannonballing into the drama with the grace of a ballerina and the force of a wrecking ball. She's not even in the same sport, yet somehow hijacks the conversation like it's a group project and she's the only one who read the instructions. Riley isn't playing offense or defense. She's rewriting the entire playbook while sipping tea and tweeting about fairness like she's moderating the Olympic Games of outrage. Her entrance didn't just add fuel to the fire, it dumped a tanker truck of jet fuel onto the smoldering embers of basketball egos. And the best part? She doesn't even have to dribble. She just speaks the quiet part out loud, drops the mic, and lets the internet spiral into another think piece apocalypse. Meanwhile, Angel's scrambling to keep up, tossing shade like confetti and acting like Riley just stole her reserved spot at the Fame Mall. It's a full-blown brand battle. Angel, the chaotic storm cloud of emotion and Instagram filters, versus Riley, the perfectly polished tornado of clapbacks and unapologetic opinions. One thrives on chaos, the other on controversy. Together, they've created a bizarre multiverse where swimming and basketball somehow share the same court, and nobody's wearing the right shoes.
I know my teammates count on me for that because second chance opportunities, I'm one of the best rebounders in the country. So I know that's what I can bring to the table every single day. And if I can finish those, that gives a lot of points for us. So I'm just trying to do my job and maximize my job as best as I can. And I know that can lead us to so much.
The playmaking was there, the rebounding was there, everything was there. She looked like the best player in the WNBA. She looked like the MVP. She looked like a player that she deserves all the attention she's getting because she's doing something nobody else in women's sports is doing. Nobody can capture the attention like Caitlin Clark can capture the attention of the human brain. When I'm watching Caitlin Clark and the shot she's hitting, I'm just like, what the heck? I just have to kind of like stand up and just lock in, like, what am I seeing from this woman? And yeah, man, I could talk about it all day, but let's go ahead and break down this game, man.
And through it all, Caitlin Clark is just raining threes and making everyone else's drama sound like elevator music at her highlight reel premiere. Somehow, Clark's dominance became Angel Reese's personal villain origin story. Every three-pointer Clark sinks seems to unlock a new level of resentment from Angel, like she's playing Insecurity Quest, the Iowa Chronicles. Clark could shoot from the moon and Angel would still treat it as a personal attack. No, Angel, she's not throwing shade. She's just hitting buckets. Enter Riley Gaines. Remember her? The swimmer who got so fed up losing to biological males that she turned her post-athletic career into a full-time TED Talk on fairness in sports. Riley has become a one-woman searchlight for anything she deems unjust in athletics. And when she caught wind of the Reese Clark melodrama, you could practically hear her cracking her knuckles across state lines. Riley Gaines didn't just join the conversation. She stage dived in like someone who's been waiting months to scream, "I told you so."
Holy mother of God! Somebody stop Angel Reese. She is single-handedly the worst fucking basketball player in history. If you don't go take your little bow wow like Mike first 20 minutes of the movie ass the fuck up out of here, ain't nobody trying to see that shit. It was one part of the game where the motherfucker traveled so much you would have thought she was Moses walking on water, gets all the way to the basket, and still missed the motherfucking layup. Somebody give fucking Reese a goddamn Fisher-Price basket. You would have thought Captain Jack Sparrow was out there playing fucking basketball. No, let me tell you what happened. She realized she makes more money on Instagram and all these fucking endorsements in the last 8 months she been hooch your mama.
Riley Gaines' support for Caitlin Clark wasn't just loud, it was Broadway-level spectacle. She basically rolled out a red carpet, launched a ticker tape parade, and crowned Clark the patron saint of competitive integrity. If Riley had her way, there'd be a monument to Caitlin Clark next to the Lincoln Memorial, with Angel Reese stuck holding the plaque that reads, "Thanks for participating." Of course, Angel didn't take that lightly, because Angel never takes anything lightly. Not a compliment, not a handshake, not even oxygen. The moment Riley spoke up, Angel hit full drama thrusters and launched herself into orbit. Suddenly, basketball wasn't the topic anymore. It was disrespect, narratives, and whatever buzzwords her PR team could stuff into a 280-character tirade. But let's be real, the real issue isn't Caitlin Clark, and it's certainly not Riley Gaines. The problem is that Angel Reese has confused criticism with a personal attack and attention with validation. Every question about her behavior is treated like someone insulted her grandmother and burned down her childhood home. It's not analysis, it's war. And when Riley stepped in to back Clark, Angel reacted like she'd been exiled from the kingdom of TikTok. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark? She's just hooping. No subtweets, no podcast tears. Just buckets.